right, let's get to business news now. We are over to Mike Eppel with that. Good morning to you.
Hey, good morning, Melanie. We are watching the price for oil fall for a record-breaking 12th session in a row this morning. Oil on the slippery slope less than a month after it hit a 4-year high. It has seen a quick reversal of fortune here, an oversupply scenario. Some nations in OPEC talking about cutting production, but overall, this might persist for a little while. And with that price for oil falling, that is going to dent some economic forecasts. It's going to dent earnings. It might lead to a lower price at the pumps later in the week. In fact, we could see here in the GTA the lowest price of the year to fill up the gas tank by week's end, depending on what we're seeing here in the energy trade today. Amazon could announce as early as today the location of its second North American headquarters, and in a bit of a twist, could be going to 2 cities on the U.S. eastern seaboard, Northern Virginia, Crystal City in Northern Virginia, and also Long Island, New York. A little bit of a head-scratcher here to some extent, considering that Amazon had said that it wants to put about $5 billion into its second headquarters somewhere on the east part of North America, of course, but at the same time creating 50,000 jobs. Toronto was on the short list, but appears, according to the various media reports, the Wall Street Journal and New York Times, saying they're going to split this. And now the idea of putting it part of the headquarters in Long Island has met with local political resistance there, saying that instead of giving Amazon corporate welfare, so to speak, they should be talking about what they're going to give to Long Island when it comes to infrastructure build. The critics would say that this will lead to higher housing prices and strain on local services. But Andrew Cuomo, the governor of New York, talking about big demand for these jobs, and Amazon looking for ease of access to universities and airports and local infrastructure for its second North American headquarters. Shares of Apple coming off a drop of more than 5% in Monday's trade. That company now still the world's most valuable, but way below its recent record. Some concern about slowing iPhone sales, although there's still no specific evidence on it. This is just the market betting that maybe Apple won't be making quite as much money going forward. And Home Depot this morning, Roger, has reported strong earnings. There had been talk about a slowdown in spending on home improvement. Not so much. Home Depot topping estimates for the 18th consecutive quarter. And lo and behold, the stock's up today 2.5%.
I know I got to do a reno on my house. I'm not excited about it. So I'll be spending some money on that stuff.
Sometimes easier to build and fix what you got than instead of moving.
It's easier to move sometimes. All right, Mike, thank you very much, sir. Have a great day.
You're welcome.